Welcome to 01, our first video of 2018, and we're going to kick things off in style with the awesome bit of kit that is the Krytac Kriss Vector. Krytac are a brand that have been around in Airsoft for a few years now, and I think it's fair to say their earlier AEGs were a bit so-so, a few issues, etc. But lately they've been turning out some really impressive pieces of kit, one of which is in front of me here. It's been available for a few months, but it's still insanely popular, and really you can see why. It's an iconic piece of kit, very, very nice gun. We're going to look at it in a little bit more detail, some pros and cons, and I'll let you know what I think on it. In case you're wondering why the unique design of the Kriss Vector, the majority of firearms, the bolt will move back and forth. With the Kriss, they design it so the bolt would move down here, thereby reducing the recoil down the stock and into the shooter's shoulder. In practice, it didn't work very well. As far as we're aware, not many, I think no governments took this up for their armed forces, but it has left us with an absolutely awesome looking airsoft weapon. So let's take a little closer look at the gun, see how it feels in hand. So, shoulders really nicely, ergonomic foregrip at the front there, sits in there really, really tight. It's a good shooting position, get eyes on real quick. What I also like about it is, I mean, it's compact like this, but once you fold the stock in, try not to break it, it's ridiculous. It is so small. So if you're doing CQB, if you're in and out of vehicles, maybe in a mil-sim event, this thing's perfect, absolutely perfect. And then it just folds out nice and quick, and you're back on. And again, for woodland, perfect as well. What I also like is you've got a full 20mm rail across the top, 20mm rail underneath, and you get a third rail in the box that you can bolt on here, or indeed on the other side. So if you want to mount your torches, your lasers, anything like that, red dot sight, you've got plenty of places to mount them. You've also got ambidextrous fire selector, ambidextrous safety catch there. What I would say is you've got no mag release on this side, so when it comes to changing the mags, it can be a bit of a stretch, and I'll show you from the other angle in a minute. It can be a bit of a stretch. Your other option is just to press the mag release, dump the mag to the ground, fresh mag in, but if you don't want to be doing that, you've got to hold it and press the mag release at the same time, take the mag out. So let's point out a few more features for you. You've got the sling attachment point in the back there. You've got your front and rear flip up battle sights. They're easy to remove, so you can put your optic on the top there. Battery goes in the grip here. Nice solid little compartment cover there, so it takes a small LiPo. Flash holder comes off, you can attach a suppressor or a tracer unit. Your hop adjustment is in there. The cock and hand on the back will release that, but it's easy just to show you that way. All in all, plenty of features. Looking on the other side now, you've got the, well, on the real steel version this would be the bolt catch. On the AEG does nothing. The cock and handle here will release the cover on the other side, so you can get to your hop up unit. One thing I should point out is where this slides back, the motor is partially visible in here, so it's worth making you aware that if you're running around in mud, jumping through rivers, this is going to be partially exposed. It's just something to be aware of, okay? Right then, let's talk about how the gun feels to fire, and then really my overall thoughts on it. So, for a compact weapon, it's performing really, really well. We're accurately hitting targets at 40 meters all day, every day. You could push it to 50, 60 meters, you still have the accuracy there, but really 40 meters seems to be that sweet spot for the gun. It's really, really well built, really, really firm, really, really solid. Not that you can feel that yourselves, because you're probably at home watching this on the toilet maybe, probably eating rustlers at the same time, which is weird and disgusting, but that's you, not me. One thing I will mention is the trigger. Now when I picked this up, I thought I'd broke it, because it's not your traditional trigger pull, it's more of a button press. I didn't think I was going to like it because I'm old school, but really responsive, really quick to fire, and really sold on that feature. So then, to summarise, iconic looking gun. If you want to stand out on the field, this thing is perfect. You know, we don't see hundreds of these like you would an M4 variant or an AK. Krytac Kriss Vector, stand out from the crowd, brilliant bit of kit, whatever situation you're fighting in, this thing will have you back. Thanks for watching. So then, I hope you all enjoyed the Krytac Kriss Vector video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all the usual stuff, and Dusty and I will see you on the next 01 video. Won't we? Yes, we will. We will see them.